Hello. Last time I did a live, I came to you from my bathroom, and I'm here again. So, I even brought a little stool so I could sit at my counter because I don't know, this is where I'm doing my live today. So, I wanted to share with you this recipe that I've been wanting to make since Prague. My lovely friend Toby shared with me this recipe for a roller bottle blend called Manifest when I was in Prague back in September, and I've been meaning to make it since then. That's how long things wait in my to-do list before I do them. But I've now sat down to do it and wanted to share it with you as I'm making it. So here's what makes this blend extra special is if you take the doTERRA Spa Beautiful Body Mist, and I had some extra, hey Jill, and you just, right when you get to the end of your Beautiful Spa Body Mist, you cut the top off. You can do that with like your toothpaste, your if you use a regular size conditioner, just to get every little bit out. I don't normally do that, but this is what makes it so beautiful. So it has the Beautiful Body Mist. It has Blue Tansy Rose Touch. Did you know that you can take the top off your rose or any of your roller bottles and use them in the diffuser? I don't use diluted things in my diffuser very often, but you can. And you can use them in other blends. So this is what we're gonna make today. So I've got my beautiful roller bottle. I can't remember honestly where I got this one. They had a tent at convention, and we're going to put our Blue Tansy in here. So we've got 8 drops of Blue Tansy. Okay, oh, and 1 for my big toes. Okay, so Blue Tansy is the oil of inspired action. So if you've ever seen my posts, I'm actually taking my socks off right now to put this Blue Tansy on my toes. The Blue Tansy challenge, there is something about putting Blue Tansy on your big toe and with reflexology, but it honestly keeps me inspired, keeps me in action. It's crazy. Like, I don't know why these oils work the way they do sometimes, but it really does work. So we're putting Blue Tansy in here. Blue Tansy supports your people who resist taking action to change or transform their circumstances. Hello, great one for 2020. It is especially helpful when individuals have become stagnant in their progression. Okay, Blue Tansy is going in. The next one is your Rose Touch. So you take off the top, again, take off the roller, and you can use a little dropper bottle to get your rose out. I'm just going to eyeball it and add about, you're going to use a little squeeze dropper though. You should, okay? Because 15 drops from Rose Touch is going to look different than 15 drops of rose pure oil, okay? So don't do that. Okay, and then 10 bergamot. Okay, I'm gonna go back to rose and tell you the emotional benefits real quick, because rose, is such a good oil. And you can actually buy it in a 5 ml bottle now. I love it that we sell it in the Rose Touch, so you can get it a lot cheaper. It's about $45, I believe. Okay, so rose is the oil of divine love. Rose holds a higher vibration than any other oil on the planet. It is a powerful healer of the heart. It supports individuals in reaching heavenward and connecting with divine love. Rose teaches the essential need for divine grace and intervention in the healing process. All this stuff I'm reading out of the Essential Emotions book. This is a beautiful book. It talks all about emotions, how to use oils for emotions in the beginning, and then how to use oils for a body guide in the back. So if you've got, if you need an oil for communication, lavender and spearmint. If you need an oil for someone who is inconsiderate, what oils would you use, okay? Next, okay, so then I put bergamot in there, and I want to read to you a little about bergamot. I'm really excited to make this one. Bergamot is a crazy awesome oil for brain and anxiety support. So if you're dealing with that, or if you live in a climate where the sun doesn't shine very often, bergamot is going to be your best friend. The oil of self-acceptance. Bergamot relieves feelings of despair, self-judgment, or low self-esteem. It supports individuals in need of self-acceptance and self-love. It invites individuals to see their life with more optimism. Okay, and then the last one is wild orange. I'm putting 8 wild orange. And then you're just gonna take the rest and try not to make a mess. Fill the rest with your beautiful body mist oil. And this is just replacing what you would normally do fractionated coconut oil, and it is making, just being replacing the carrier oil, becoming the carrier oil, I should say. Okay, now here's a little tip, is that, look at how much that changed the bottle, that blue tansy in there. So you can obviously start using this right away. I would roll it on the inner wrists, your elbow creases, the back of your head, and over your heart. And then anywhere else that you like the smell of perfume. I actually got these from the Trend Shop, and I would actually apply oil directly to that as well, so that it acts as a natural diffusing oil or diffuser. Sorry. But what I would say is let this sit for 24 hours before you make your final judgment on the smell. And actually, it's kind of like a marinade. The oils will sit and marinate with each other and smell awesome. Okay? Hey, so that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Oh, and wild orange. Let's talk about that one real quick. Because it's a super, I love wild orange. It's one that I add to almost any combo. Wild orange is the oil of abundance. So if we're talking about manifest for 2020, I've heard a lot of people talk about this oil being, or manifest being their word for 2020. Wild orange addresses a wide variety of emotional issues. It inspires abundance, fosters creativity, and supports a positive mood. Wild orange also reconnects individuals with their inner child and brings spontaneity, fun, joy, and playfulness into one's life. Wild orange is also really, really great for this time of year. Less sun, less outdoor exposure, sad, anxiety, all the things. Okay, so I'll post the recipe up in my Insta stories, and it'll be in my tips in my oil use under my highlights as well. Okay, have a great one. I'll talk to you guys later.